back at it again, and we got some more SJWs, baby. Kick back, relax kind of day. So hopefully we get a good laugh out of these, which I'm sure we will, because we always get a good laugh out of watching some SJWs lose their minds. Of course. All right, but before we get into that, make sure you guys hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed to the channel already, hit that subscribe button down below and join the family. All right, join the family. And if you aren't following me on social media, make sure you do that. The links are down below in the description box. My Instagram, my Twitter, Truth Social, all of that good stuff is down below. And with that being said, let's dive in.
Here, had a person try and vandalize our pro-life display. Just trying to peacefully protest, and people get crazy.
Jeez.
Thank for the police.
And of course, they're covering their face. Of course.
Vandalizing equipment? Is that what you're saying? Vandalizing. Are you serious? You're gonna see him promote this stuff?
Hold on.
What are you saying? Vandalizing equipment. Are you serious? You're gonna see him promote this stuff and you wanna get pissed when they rip it up? Exactly, thank you. Thank you.
Why are you vandalizing?
You wanna see him promote this?
This promotes violence against transgender people, like myself. Yeah. Do you know how many fucking times a day
I don't know what it says, but I'm just saying you're
Yeah, I don't even know what it said, but that's not your property though.
Well, technically, they put it out here to see it.
I already did it. What do you want to do?
Okay.
So do you have the right to destroy someone else's property?
Yeah, so I would say is that you should come to the, we have an event on Wednesday, Rasher Christie. So we're doing Is Abortion Injustice? Oh, we're just one organization. Yeah.
It's a giant free speech event.
Okay, so these organizations which promote free speech. So my organization, so we're having a pro-life discussion on Wednesday. We have flyers over there. 7:30.
Yeah, I got one. It's hard to pull those ones down. Let's not litter, guys. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Everyone was I just feel like,
Do you have the right to destroy someone else's property though?
Is it your property?
Yes.
Does it have your name on it?
So? My shirt doesn't have my name on it.
That's unfortunate. It's on your body. I'm not gonna stick your shirt.
Well, that's unfortunate. Why doesn't anybody ever like step in and stop these folks from doing stupid stuff like this? Like, I'm sorry. Like, if I took the time to make that sign, like, I'm not gonna let you walk up and just destroy it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm standing in between you and the sign. Like, you're literally going to have to assault me to get to the sign. In that case, you're going to jail. So, like, no, it's not happening. Like, and I see in a lot of these videos, people just stand back and just watch people destroy stuff. Oh, well, whatever. You know? And it's just like, you don't have to hurt anybody. But like I said, you could stand in between the person and the sign. So in order for them to get to the sign, they have to assault you. They have to do something to you in order to get to the sign. And in that case, they will be arrested. I don't know. Maybe it's just the videos that we check out that people don't do anything or stand in front of, folks and stop them from, like I said, it has nothing to do with like physically harming them. Like, you don't have to like, hurt people and punch them in the face and all types of crazy stuff. You don't have to stoop that low, but I don't think standing in front of a sign is, a crazy thing to do. But hey, what do y'all think? Let me know. I don't know. It's crazy.
I think there'd be a difference if it actually posed a question, but it kind of...
I don't even know what it said.
It said, like, abortion is murder.
There's a
gender pay
difference
gap
between
is
freedom
real,
of
Harry Potter.
speech and hate speech on campus.
I didn't know what it said, but when people start destroying property.
So they just destroyed all this.
What's your argument?
It's your own, huh?
What's your argument?
I just know that one of them said abortion is murder. That one said gender pay gap is real, Harry Potter. I think one of them was about trans lives, and Daniel was we're the queer community, so of course we're not going to shut up. There's tons of people that are queer and die every single day just for being queer. Like, people are getting murdered.
Oh, hold on, she's walking back up.
And I don't necessarily...
I'm pretty sure that chick that just walked up was one of the ones that destroyed the property there. So let's see if she chimes it back in.
Because I would probably, in my opinion, I probably just would have written something else. I have but I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. I saw
You guys watching what's going on in the background? This chick that just walked up, right? She heard what this chick was saying and that this chick disagrees with them destroying that property. And she just told this chick and she said, who said that? And now, of course, she's like pointing, which makes it completely obvious. You know what I mean? Did their parents never teach them not to point at folks? Goodness gracious. Like, somebody comes up to you and like whispers something to you. Oh, them over there? Them? Stop pointing. I whispered for a reason. Why are you pointing? Goodness gracious. Check it out. Check it out. You hear? She said, who said that?
I'm not gonna lie. I saw something that said
No, it was. They're also talking about filming it.
Oh, why would it put something next to it?
No, you said the one that said trans.
This one said there's only two
You said you would put something next to it instead of ripping it up. You said if it said something else, then you would rip it up. Why is that?
It just depends on what it says to me, in my opinion. Like, if it promotes things like...
Well, I get what you guys are trying to like but pose it as questions or something. Don't put up these hate speech.
Like a immoral thing, like people don't deserve to be told that they're like it's the whole thing with like it's like the whole thing is when someone said like the whole thing with Nazis. And they're recording yeah, I agree with that, but it just becomes different when you're talking about people not like people don't matter.
No, I understand what you're saying. My question is, when is on if that was the case, then
I think there's a line between.
There's like two separate conversations going on right now. And I'm trying to listen to this one here in the background. But obviously this one, you know, is kind of overpowering because it's closer to the mic. But I'm really interested in what they're saying in the background. But yeah. So if you were wondering why I was sitting here just completely silent, like not saying anything, it's because I was trying to like tune out this chick and, you know, the people that are close to the mic and tune into what they're saying back here, that whole conversation. So yeah, that's why I was completely silent. All right, let's jump back into it.
Like something that's just downright wrong when you're talking about hurting a whole entire group of people or like.
you got that wrong because wrong doesn't really mean.
Well, she didn't rip it up, I don't think.
No, she did.
It was okay.
She was against it.
It was other individuals.
Yeah.
I didn't. Whoa, no.
Oh, well, now we have. Mr. Officer. Ooh, my. The tables have turned. Let's see how. I was about to say something, but I don't even care what I had to say. Let's see how this plays out.
There was another individual too.
I was in the video, but I didn't touch your sign.
I think I'm on video.
You got on
abortion is murder. It says hang out, Harry Potter, it's fantasy, school. It says gender equals science or something. You don't believe this? I don't. Okay, that's fine. Why not actually make an argument? But it's so problematic.
So look, all right, it was her and that the girl in the back right there. Watch.
Are you serious?
Boom.
Yeah, she did in front of you.
She's gone now. She left.
We have a picture of her, and her friend will know her.
The problem because the signs weren't hurting.
It was just actually two individuals, I think. Okay. I mean, not people around them, people who were just ripping it off.
Yeah.
Can you come here a second?
Is there a reason?
Wait, what?
You have your ID on?
Wait.
No, I do not.
You don't have your ID on?
I don't.
Yes.
Did you tell her to stand up?
She's fine. Just relax.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What's your name?
Can I know why I'm getting in trouble?
You tore.
Ooh, arrest her! Take her to jail, officer! Take her to jail! Ooh. Don't you just love to see people get served a nice slice of a good old humble pie? Whoa! And she tried to get an officer a little smart talk too. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put you in cuffs right here, right now, in front of everybody. See, I could have been nice and just got your name, you know, some of your information, and just let you go on about your business. All right? Could have even been a little nicer and let you walk to the police car and put you in handcuffs then. But no, since you want to be smart, handcuffs right now. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Oh, let's see how this plays out. This is good. I love this. Hey, send me some more of these, please. Send me more. ASAP. ASAP. If you got any videos of justice being served, send it my way. Right now. Pause the video. Go to one of my social media accounts. Hit me up in the DM. All right? Send me the link to the video or hop in the Discord server, and there's literally a tab for request videos. Post it in there. Please do that. All right, let's jump back into this video. Let's check this out. Let's check this out.
You helped tear up a sign.
Okay.
Which is a crime.
How?
Because of someone else's property.
Is it? Whose was it?
It belongs to him.
May I see the receipt for it?
Oh my God, you want to do this way? I can take you to jail if you don't identify yourself. That's how this works.
My name is
How is
Tor.
it a crime that they were publicly displaying hate speech?
I'll tell you what.
How is that a crime?
You and you walk over to my car, and we're going to talk away from all these other people so that we can have a conversation without anybody else interrupting in our private business. So let's walk over to my car. You're either going to walk to my car.
They're having a public
Let's walk to my car.
make it private. Hold them up and put it back in the
Thank you.
Hey, ask him if we can come over there. He's trying to do it privately. We paid for it though.
I'm sitting out of it.
I would not go over there.
Scotty has joined.
I'm sorry, y'all. I just love to see that. Love to see that. Shout out to that officer there, serving up some humble pie. Love to see it. Love to see it. Ooh. This video is going better than I thought. Man. All right, listen. I don't think the rest of these clips can top that one. All right. I think this video is downhill from here. We were at the mountain peak. We're at Mount Everest on that one. My goodness. Sheesh Louise.
Now, hi, Scotty. Thanks for coming. Just give us your verdicts, in essence here. Is male superiority, is it confined to an anachronistic corner of our gender, or is it hardwired into the male brain?
I think it's much darker than that. I think it's much sinister than that. I think men in this country, and let's talk about this country, men are socialized to be a hegemonic version of masculinity. So they're told they have to be violent, that they have to dominate, that they are to be leaders. And we've created cultures that endorse.
Being a leader and being dominant has nothing to do with being violent. You can be a leader and be dominant without being violent. So the fact that people are trying to conflate, and this guy is trying to conflate those things is absolutely bogus. Absolutely bogus. And we've seen other people do it. They've been trying to demasculate men for so long. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, male testosterone has already declined by crazy amounts. And we can get into a whole discussion about why that is and what's going on with that. But not only that, but they're trying to tell men that being masculine is a horrible thing. Wanting to win, wanting to dominate is a bad thing. And that is what, in part, breeds the participation trophy culture. Just because I want to dominate you and beat you in whatever it is that, we compete in, doesn't mean that I'm violent. Doesn't mean that I'm a horrible person. It means that I want to win. But of course, never mind. I had something else I was going to add to that, but yeah, y'all chime in the comment section, please.
That, and so we're witnessing the effects of that. And I think what's really important to say when we're looking at that short film, which is quite a light-hearted look at some horrific things that have come to light in the last couple of weeks, but this idea that somehow that these have just emerged, that these thoughts have just come out. Like, women have been telling us for decades this stuff's going on. And so we've got to understand that there's going to be this rage, there is going to be this anger and this backlash, that all of this conversation is about, oh, let's say sorry, oh, you know, oh, my daughters, or yes, it's now time to listen to women. No, women have been saying this for a long time.
Yes, they have.
It's disgraceful.
They have.
It's embarrassing, actually, that we've got like prolific Hollywood film stars who are saying it's now time that we listen to women. Actually, we need to do more than that. You know, like, it would be really easy and in their capacity to be able to sign contracts in which they see the contracts of other women that are playing alongside them and make sure they're being paid the same
You don't
amount.
see any signs of attitudes changing. Is it a generational thing to any degree at all?
I think it's far too simplistic. I think my daily experience as a big fat queer femme of like existing in this world is one of violence, of people taking photographs of me in public space, of trucks veering onto the road so people can shout out expletives at me, of having like every day having a series of being ridiculed. In fact, actually, I was...
Who is ridiculing this guy? I would love to know, because a lot of these folks always talk about, oh man, it's hateful and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. Whenever I walk down the street, people aren't yelling at me. People aren't saying all types of crazy stuff. Oh, hey, look at you black bat. You know, like, oh, look at the N-word there. Like, that's not happening. Ever. Never has that happened. So where in the world is all this stuff coming from with these folks? Can somebody tell me, please? Because listen, I'm black. I mean, maybe not according to the left, but I'm black. So I'm supposed to be disenfranchised and underprivileged and all of this other stuff. And there's supposed to be all of this R-word stuff out against me. And nobody has ever said anything to me while I've been walking down the street. So what is he talking about? Can somebody please tell me? I feel like he's making up a bunch of BS. Run that back. He said people are shouting at him.
World is one of violence, of people taking photographs of me in public space.
Photographs of him in public space. Now, unless he's some type of celebrity. Now, if you are a celebrity, well, that's to be expected. People are going to take photographs of you. I don't know who this gentleman is, so I'm assuming he's not a celebrity of any sort or amassed a huge following of any sort. But if he is, that's what comes with it. That comes with the territory. All right? You are famous. If he is. That's what happens.
Of trucks veering onto the road so people can shout out expletives at me, of having like every day having a series of being ridiculed. In fact, actually, I was on the phone to the non-emergency police line reporting a homophobic hate crime whilst another was taking place in me. That is how much I and other people like me have to deal with. So if we ask if this is generational, no, this is happening. This is actually happening. And what I want us to do is get beyond just saying that, oh, maybe it's just banter, or maybe this is just like what masculinity is about. We've got to start really critiquing this and start looking at it. And I guess that's what I'm trying to do with my artworks around the country, is have conversations that go beyond the echo chamber.
You do what you do with your arts. Have you got anything else by way of a solution or the beginnings of an answer to how to make things better from your point of view?
Well, that's a difficult question, because, like, how is me, who is, to some extent, like, I am a victim of masculinity in a way because of the aggressions that I put up with on a day-to-day basis. Why is it that, like, us, why is it like queer, trans, non-binary people, why is it us who's got to come up with the theories to be eloquent enough to be able to say, this is how we disable toxic masculinity? Actually, this has got to come from within. Men have got to acknowledge their privilege, and I want them to hand over power, and also I want them to hand over some platform.
Oh, he said the quiet part out loud. Hand over power, hand over platform. Give me your power now. Now, he said he was queer. I don't know exactly what, some of these phrases and things mean anymore. Well, I guess I didn't really know exactly what that meant to begin with, but I honestly don't know. You know what I mean? Exactly, like a very specific definition. But I mean, he clearly isn't a chick, so like, I'm not understanding. Like, does he exclude himself from being a guy? I'm honestly confused. If anybody else can tell me, please let me know. Yeah. Anyway, let's jump back in.
I'm really up for like trying a matriarchy. We've done patriarchy for a long time. Hasn't really worked.
Okay, Michael, what do you think? Because obviously
up for a
I'm
matriarchy
completely
too.
enlightened. I don't need to be told about this.
I think I've heard a great deal of rubbish in the last few moments. I mean, men are not trained to be dominant and violent. I was trained to obey a woman who was my leader, who was Margaret Thatcher. And in the present world, we have a female...
Tories love to do that,
We have
don't
a
they?
female queen, we have a female prime minister.
A female queen, a woman who was unelected.
We have a female First Minister of Scotland. We have a female leader of the Conservative Party in Scotland. We have a female
21%.
leader of the Labour Party in Scotland. I just don't recognise the picture you're painting at all.
You don't recognise the misogynies that we're currently experiencing in the world. I can tell you...
And what is more, if there's one thing that has been remarkable about the last 20 years, it has been the emancipation of gay people. We now have gay marriage. We've had... What? We don't have gay marriage?
No, we do have
what
gay marriage.
What do you say? You're not saying there's been a transformation?
Yeah. I'll tell you what would be...
Oh man. And you notice the guy kept interrupting him the whole time. When this gentleman was speaking, hold on, where'd it go? When that gentleman was speaking, the other guy on the couch next to the chick was completely silent the whole time. Didn't say a peep. But as soon as the guy that was on the couch started speaking, this guy had a whole lot to say. Well, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah. Goodness gracious. Let the man speak. Sheesh. Anyway, I guess long story short, this whole push to demasculate men is just absolutely ridiculous. And, I'm not buying into the toxic masculinity argument. I mean, it's a bunch of BS. It's a bunch of bogus, talking points. It means absolutely nothing. The fact that, a lot of folks always come out and try to say, I experience a bunch of hate on a daily basis. People say this or say that. And I'm like, where? Why has this not been recorded? I mean, maybe you might run into one or two instances, of course, because there's always idiots out there. If any of us walked around long enough out in public, of course we'll run into something at some point. It's just the law of averages, right? But I think it's time that we start calling these folks out on lying about some of this stuff, or just calling, simple disagreements hateful. Because that's the thing too. Like, just because you disagree doesn't mean that you hate. Like, I disagree with a lot of different people over a vast of different topics. Doesn't mean that I hate those people. Why would I? Simply because I disagree? Disagreement is honestly a beautiful thing. Just about everything around us is a product of disagreement. If we all agreed, I wouldn't have this cup. We'd all have the same ones. Same thing with phones. If we all agreed, we wouldn't have the wide variety of phones that we all have. But hey, who am I? Who am I? Y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button before you go. And if you find any more videos of folks getting served a nice slice of that good old humble pie like you see on your screen, you know what to do. Send it my way. Peace and love. I'm out.